Hello, hello, hello to all of my amazing Sagittarius. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Hopefully, you're having a great day today, Sagittarius. I know I am. I know that's the intention you set, right? Yes, Sagittarius. Let's get into your reading. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my amazing Sag as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action. I am talking to my smart, caring, deep thinkers who are also honest, wild, loves to have fun. That's what I mean by wild. Generous, idealist, and also have a great sense of humor. Yes, I'm talking to you, archers. Your duality is divine masculine. Yes, by default. Look at all these cards that fell out. This is the cards that we're gonna work with. Let's go. We're gonna also be talking about the number 35 on today. Yes. Again, hopefully you all are having a great day today. I know you are, because that's the intention you set. Boom. Fresh new start, new beginning. We have the Fool card, right, which is attached to the planet Uranus. We also have the Death Rebirth card. Scorpio's card with Pluto is ruling, their ruling planet. Pluto is retrograde right now. We also have the Knight of Swords. We also have the Temperance card, which is your card. All right, angels. Yes. All right, listen. All right, we also have the Six of Swords. We also have the Three of Swords. Ooh, messages are coming through as I'm laying these cards down. And I'm trying to hurry and get the cards down so I can tell you what the messages that are coming through. We have the Hierophant card, which is attached to Taurus. We also have the Ten of Pentacles, Legacy Wealth. We have the Six of Wands. Which is nice. Victory. We also have the Eight of Wands. Yes, quick progression of some sort. We have the Two of Swords. Let me see if I can make some more room. Like I said, we're talking about the number 35 on today. So, excuse me. We also have the Justice card. We also, which is attached to Libra, by the way, we have the King of Wands, and we have the Empress card. Yes, let's talk about it real quick. Yes, Sagittarius. The messages that are coming through as I was laying the cards out is that there's some family members who are really speaking up on your behalf, right? The least likely family members that you thought would least likely be speaking up on your behalf about things that you saw as a child are actually speaking up on your behalf, because whereas you may have been labeled as the black sheep and it was very heartbreaking for you, those people who are living in fear, right? You know how in some families it's like, we don't talk about certain things, just kind of sort of, it just is what it is. This happened to this person, it happened to this person, nobody ever just talked about it, just kind of worked it out, right? Most of the time people worked it out in church, right? Instead of going to a therapist's office or whatever, learning how to balance out their energies. But your energy is balanced out, right? So when I say justice is in your favor, Sagittarius, I'm telling you, there are people in your family that's like, you know what, Sagittarius took the bold move of separating from the entire family because of this right here, heartbreak, right? So the people who are still weak, the people who are still followers, right? The ones who aided in all of the black sheep comments and the whole 9 yards, they're still there. That's who they are. They're on their path, their journey. Don't worry about them. But the people that's least likely that you never thought would speak up on your behalf are speaking up on your behalf. You may not hear a lot about it right away. That's why I don't want you to worry about it. Because again, you have a guardian angel watching over you, protecting you, exposing everything, right? Take the blindfolds off. Blindfolds, because you have double amount of strength. Okay, let me see if I can move my finger so you can see the card. So we have the Two of Swords right here. You have double amount of strength and power and intellect than you realize, right? When you take the blindfolds off, you're actually able to see it from a God level of clarity. That's why I always say we're gods and goddesses, because we all are creators of the life that we want. So some of you all have been so deeply hurt, Sagittarius, that you didn't want to see anything else. And that's what caused some of you all to vibrate low, like being brutally honest with other people, because your reality was that you may have come from a family who was just hurtful, right? And so to see the lighter sides of things, guess what? Everybody has good in them and everybody has evil in them. So let me take the blindfolds off and I will decide, Sagittarius, I will decide what I will and what I won't accept in people, right? Excuse me. So take the blindfolds off so you can actually really see things, see it how it really was, because you weren't the only person that experienced certain things in your family. There were other people in the family as they got older and wiser. And let me add this one little caveat, Sagittarius. Age does not equate to wisdom. So you could have a person who's much older in the family who seemed like at the time, they were playing along with the reindeer games and talking about you like a doll, but they had a moment. That person had a moment where they said, you know what, Sagittarius is not lying. They're not lying. They did see what they saw. They said they saw, and I'm going to start speaking up because I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. This person is experiencing some health issues, right? For real, this person is experiencing health issues, almost feeling like they're going to die. Like a couple of times they feel like, they may even have some heart issues. But nevertheless, they, excuse me, they've been having heart issues long before a diagnosis. Like they were kind of like this fiery energy, but they were like, it was like it was several people, Sagittarius. So many messages are coming through. It was like it was several people that were responsible for like the labeling you as the black sheep and you're crazy and something's wrong with you and the whole 9 yards. And you actually bought into it. That's what caused the heartbreak, because you actually started to believe it. Like, my own family is saying these things about me. But it wasn't until you sailed away from that chaos and confusion and started to balance out your own energies that you were like, you know what, now I actually have a peace of mind. I'm getting away from them as far as I can, right? Elbows up to the sky, like racing away from them, right? Moving towards your dreams and the things that you've always said that you wanted to do. Your ruling planet Jupiter is retrograde right now, right? So Jupiter is encouraging everybody, especially you Sagittarius, to go on and pick back up those projects, those ideas, those thoughts of things that you've been saying. That if you're a painter, pick back up the paintbrush. If you're a singer, pick back up the microphone. If you're a writer, pick back up the ink pen or computer, start typing, writing out your book, writing songs, tapping fully into your artistic side, right? Something that you have to offer the world, the thing that's going to make you really, really happy. Don't worry about the people who ran a smear campaign, because guess what? Those same people are now on your side. They may be on your side quietly because they're not ready to go up against the whole family. But look, you're moving forward and you're creating legacy wealth, right? You've already left behind all the chaos and confusion and the hurt and the pain and the dysfunction and the whole 9 yards. You've already gone through the heartbreak very, very early. See, are you starting to see now, Sagittarius, why you were set apart? You were set apart, one, because your ruling planet is the planet of expansion and good fortune and good luck. I always say, when I meet a Sagittarius that is out of balance, that started in your family. I'm telling you, because you all have too many wonderful things in your favor just by virtue of your planet being Jupiter, the largest planet, right? And so, now it's time for you to absolutely live your best life. I see your business is doing exceedingly and abundantly well. I see your business. If you don't have a business and you're in a leadership position, stuff is going to start happening for you quick. Why? Because you've gotten refocused. You're like, okay, I need to get away from certain family members. I need to get away from certain people, because trust, believe it or not, those family members were the reason why your relationships outside of your family was out of balance. You weren't able to see who the good people were coming across your frequency, coming across your because the good and bad people were all jumbled in. Like, they were in there like a mixed bag of nuts, and you didn't know which were the ones that was good for you and which one was the ones that was bad for you, right? But now that you separated that, you starting the decluttering process. You're feeling great about life. You've actually cut out all fear and doubt, right? You took this sword right here. You're focusing on doing the things that you love to do. That's why I always tell people, it's like, listen, don't talk negatively about the people who left your life, or you may have felt like ghosted you or whatever, because they may have seen something in you, like you were going down this road of self-destruction, and they may have tried to tell you, hey, listen, Sagittarius, you may want to get some help for that. But again, if you have been so hurt for so long by your own family, you may have come out like a blowtorch and just like spitting fire at them if somebody were to try to tell you. So now that you balance out that energy and you are away from the source of things that broke your heart, you're a lot more mellowed out, right? A lot more mellowed out, right? So here we have, you took this sword and you cut out all fear and doubt. You're constantly decluttering, because Saturn is retrograde. Jupiter, which is your ruling planet, is retrograde. Pluto is retrograde. That's Scorpio. Pluto is retrograde, and so is Neptune is retrograde, right? So again, you're focusing on your spiritual gifts. You're focusing on, when I say spiritual gifts, I'm not talking about, some of you all are readers. You could be a reader. You could be a psychic. You could be all the clairs, clairvoyant, audience, sentient, and all the other ones. You could be all of those, but I'm saying what I'm getting here is that a lot of you all are very artistically inclined, and so now you're starting to pick back up the paintbrush. You're starting to pick back up the get back into sewing. You're getting back into dancing. You're getting back into doing all the things that you once loved to do. But again, there was a huge, like somebody scratched the record. There was like a huge distraction that came from your family. But I'm telling you, there's somebody in your family right now, Sagittarius, is like, you know what, Sagittarius is not lying. They were never lying, because the same thing happened to me. People did this to me, that happened to me, I saw this, I saw that, the whole 9 yards. And so they're going to have to contend with the rest of the family unless they make a bold move like you, which is separating from those people. Let's talk about the number 35 for a second. 35 means that you're creating wealth, position, and power are your main goals. It also means the energy exchange of money fascinates you, right? People put so much emphasis on, oh, money is not everything. Money is not everything. Okay, right. It's not everything. That is very, very true. It's energy. Just like people in time are energy. Everything is energy, right? And so when you put that emphasis on, oh, money is not everything, it's not everything, it's not everything, but look at what you can do with currency. Look at what you can do with that energy. You can actually employ other people. You can help change other people's lives. You can not only change your life, you can change other people's lives. You can start bringing stuff into being very generous and changing people's lives. You can help pay off people's student loans. You can help, pay off people's debt. You can give people jobs. You can employ people. I mean, all sorts of things that you can do with that. So again, 35, getting back to 35, it also means that you are recognized for work well done. It means that you're generous, affectionate, charming, and fully engaged in your independence, right? And so it means that you're on an ultimate adventure to find the true meaning of prosperity. And it also means that you naturally have energy and large reserves, right? So yes, let's pull an oracle card, Sagittarius. This is great because, like I said, as I was shuffling the cards, like, oh my God, somebody's family member is really kind of going to bat for Sagittarius right now. And that person was one of the chief people that was like, joining in the reindeer games. Yeah, Sagittarius, black sheep of the family, and we never try. Listen, it's not even worth even telling. Here we have soak in a bath, right? So again, as givers, it's time for you to be in receiving mode, receiving all messages coming through. Sit and soak in a bath with some Epsom salt, just to relax your muscles and all of that. Because as givers, sometimes you don't even realize all that you're giving, right? You don't even realize all that you're giving. People love to hear about the high vibrational that they're giving, but what about low vibration that people give? Sometimes people give off the energy that they don't want to be bothered, that they're so hurt. That's also part of giving, right? But now that you're learning how to balance your energy out, you're very, very careful about who you give what to, your time, your energy, your money to. Because again, not everybody is on your frequency, and not everybody is going to be able to receive in the way that you intended to give it, right? So you're going to sit back and you're going to be in receiving mode. You're going to grab your candles, your gemstones, your all of that, your crystals, and your salts, and you're going to sit and soak in a tub, right? You're going to sit and soak in a tub, because water, we talk about water. Water governs our moods and not our moods, our emotions and our creativity, right? So that's where you're going to draw a lot of your creative juices from, by just sitting in a tub of water and just relaxing with your gemstones and crystals and your candles and that kind of thing, maybe some essential oils and all those kind of things. But this is what I'm getting for you, Sagittarius. Again, happy first quarter moon. We're moving just right along, towards this full moon where you're going to be fully illuminated. So that's what I have for you. Have a great one. Bye.